yesterday we needed two big things to happen for the Philadelphia Eagles. We needed, of course, a victory against the Detroit Lions at home at the Link, and it would have been really helpful for the Rams to beat the Seahawks, and we got both of these things. Eagles win was not pretty, but we got it in a nasty, nasty win. We have the tiebreaker over the Rams. They're also 8-2, but we own the tiebreaker. The Seahawks now fall to 7-3 because of losing to the Rams. The tiebreaker with them, since we don't play them, would be conference record, where the Eagles are 7-1 and the Seahawks are now only 4-3. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all your support, of course. Hope you're having an incredible Monday as we roll into another week after an Eagles victory. Now, we kept hearing this season, just like we kept hearing about, who these elite quarterbacks are that are not Jalen Hurts. We also kept hearing about these elite teams in the NFC that were going to take the Eagles spot in the Super Bowl. Teams like the Bucks beaten by the Eagles, teams like the Packers beaten by the Eagles, teams like the Rams beaten by the Eagles. And of course, let me think. Teams like the Lions beaten by the Eagles. Now we're going to start out. We got to talk about this defense. I did a video on it on the defense last week, actually heading into this game, just breaking down how well they have been playing lately. And we are seeing them once again take that to another level. This is an entire the defense was never bad, don't get me wrong. But this is a defense on an entirely different level than we saw early in the season. And it is not just the new guys that we have added. We've got other guys that have stepped up as well. They are deep now. They are strong at all three levels. We've got the line playing well. The linebackers are phenomenal. The secondary looks great. The personnel on that defensive line, right? Jordan Davis is playing well. Jalen Carter, who wasn't playing well early in the season, is playing well. Nolan Smith is back and playing well. And of course, adding Jalen Phillips as well has done so. And Jalen Hunt has been phenomenal lately as well in terms of his rushing of the quarterback. Adoree Jackson. Adoree Jackson, we got to admit it. We got to give him props when he earned it, and he has earned it recently. We all wanted that trade. We got to find a CB2, but Adoree Jackson has been playing good football lately. He was a real problem early in the year. He has not been that problem lately, at least the last couple of games. And look, man, the linebackers for a long, long time, linebacker for the Eagles was just an embarrassing situation. We could just not find good linebackers, and we have them now for sure with. And look, Campbell may not even get on the field at some point here, the way Nakobe Dean has been playing since he got back. And that is not a knock on Campbell. He has been playing really, really well. But Nakobe Dean, he came back and he's been an absolute beast on that team. The linebackers look really, really good. They are making big time plays for this Philly defense. The defense overall has just been absolutely unbelievable. They keep getting better, as I mentioned. And now, of course, Jalen Phillips, who we added, has led the team in pressures the last 2 weeks. I think it's what, six last week and seven this week, or it might have been seven. Then was seven last week and six this week. He also got his first sack uh, this game against the Lions as well. They pressured Goff. They got him going 0 for 12 when pressured. I talked about this on the pregame live yesterday, if you weren't here for that, about how Goff is a completely different quarterback under pressure. When you have certain guys like Jalen Hurts being one, that they didn't know he didn't play great last night, but he is one of the top quarterbacks in the league when under pressure. Jared Goff, not so much. He is terrible under pressure. He's like 50% completion rate, one touchdown, two interceptions on the season, and that went down yesterday when the Eagles forced him into 0 for 12 when he was under pressure. Now we got to talk about the offense a little bit as well. The offensive line has not been good this season, and it's not just the injuries. Jordan Mailata has not been good this season. Cam Jordan, now you know Cam's been banged up, but he hasn't been good. Lance hasn't been good. Lane's been banged up a lot. Lane's been good, but Lane's been in and out of the lineup. He's been back. He's been banged up a lot, and just overall, it has not been good. Saquon Barkley has not been good. And by the way, you look at the limited carries that Tank Bigsby has gotten, including last night. It's not all on the line, right? So we can't say, well, Saquon's numbers are terrible solely because of the offensive line. Saquon Barkley has not been playing well either. When he gets to that second level, we still see that explosiveness, but he is not breaking tackles. He's not making guys miss at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, or when they do get behind, make contact behind the line. He just does not look like the same runner again. Last night, 83 yards, but it took him 26 carries, 3.2 yards per carry. That is not going to get it done in the NFL. And look, I know it's not going to happen, folks. But Kevin Matullo has to go. This is a hire that never should have happened. Nick Sirianni never should have been allowed to install this guy. Allowing him to be hired was a huge, huge mistake that could cost the Eagles a Super Bowl. You do not hire an offensive coordinator who has never called plays before when your goal is a Super Bowl win, when your goal is to be back to back Super Bowl champions. The offense looks disjointed. It has not played one single game at a high level. We've seen incredible series. We've seen incredible, even a few incredible halves. We have not seen an incredible game, and this offense is just too damn talented to be playing the way they're playing. Now, I think part of the issue with the passing game last night and Jalen being a little inaccurate because Goff as well. Goff, as not so great as Jalen played, Goff was even worse. Jalen's 14 to 28. Goff was 14 to 37 and also had the interception, throwing a lot of balls at the feet. So I wonder how much the wind played into for both of them. It was a rough night to be a quarterback for sure. And another one of the problems now, and this happened earlier in the season, we did it as well, is they decided that what they were going to do was revolve the offense around AJ Brown, artificially force him the football. They did that last night. I think he had 11 targets out of the 28 passes by Jalen Hurts. He caught seven, but he only caught seven for 49 yards, and he gave up in the middle of a route on a ball from where it landed, and we can't say for sure it would have been caught, but the ball was put in the right place. It could have been a huge play for the Eagles offense, but AJ Brown, right about the time Jalen Hurts was releasing the football, AJ Brown stopped running his route. He had a man one on one. What do we talk about all the time? AJ Brown's got someone one on one. You throw him the football. Well, it's a little difficult when AJ Brown gives up in the middle of his route. I can't defend that. It's getting to the point. Been trying so hard to defend AJ Brown, but when I'm seeing him give up on routes and the ball is thrown to him and we're targeting him artificially at the expense of the whole team, at the expense of Devontae Smith, the actual number one wide receiver on this team, who ends up with one catch because we have to appease the immaturity of AJ Brown, who then can't even repay that by actually running with effort on his routes and making some good catches. 7 catches for 49 yards. Really? That's what we're looking at. That's what we expect from AJ Brown. We're not going to win games like that, folks. That is ridiculous. I think it also could cause some issues. I know God bless him, Devontae Smith doesn't go out and do the things AJ Brown does publicly, but behind the scenes, he cannot be a happy camper thing. And look what I've done for this team when you haven't had AJ Brown and now you're going to go out because he's bitching. You're going to force feed him the football, forget about me, and we are going to struggle to win games. If not for the defense, the Eagles were in big, big trouble in this football game. But to end on a positive note, when the defense is keeps getting better. Defense is going to be huge come playoff time. This defense has proven it can stop big time offenses. The Detroit Lions put up 44 points last week, like 546 yards, something like that, and the Eagles absolutely shut them down. But the play calling has to change. AJ Brown does have to be part of the offense, but the effort has to be there and it has to come naturally. We cannot be force feeding him the football. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Appreciate it as always. Do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you in the next video.